Hello, welcome to part 18 of my Oblivion 100%. So, I'm actually not gonna continue on this quest line right now because of getting absolutely smacked up last episode and having to run all the time. I feel like that's not the best way to conquer stuff. So we're just gonna stay away from that. Unfortunately, Oblivion gates don't spawn in until you actually do the quest where you have to, it's called saving the air. So, it's a bit after that one, and we haven't even started it yet either, but that's just a part of the 100% apparently. If you are trying to get all 100% in this game, you have to actually close 60 or so Oblivion gates, which is a ton, because they spawn in random locations, but that was worth doing because we got these really good travel pants now due to the sigil stone. So, very useful. I feel faster already. If you think about it, 10 is 2 full levels of speed grind for us. And then plus 2, just because. Pretty useful. So we should be getting faster the more we clear out those things, and we're gonna have to clear them out. Of course, I'm not gonna do the usual where I'm gonna like stop and kill every single enemy. I'm actually just gonna go and run through like I usually do. But for now, this works pretty good. And I was just happy about getting my middle class clothing. Now I'm gonna transition over to always wearing this travel gear all the time. So yeah, we're going back. I want to get a level up. I think this episode is going to be a grind episode. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to actually, I'm going to do a quest, okay? I'm going to do a quest right at the start, and then I'm going to just grind. I'm going to get tons of levels this episode. That will be the current objective. Because once we get all the leveling done, then we can actually get a few things that are definitely important to us. Having all the travel gear at some point will be useful, and being able to do the Oblivion Crisis without much trouble at all would also be good. So there's a few side quests that we can partake in that will help us. But to get the best of the best, we need to level a few more times. It's cool to see Pinnerus. He's just chilling in his heavy armor.
Hi.
He actually trains in marksman. There's more marksman trainers in this game than any other trainer.
Yes.
Okay, so we already trained up for this level, and looking at it, our cash is looking a bit low.
Anytime now.
So this is what we'll do. We'll go back here. I think I got a weapon or two that we can sell.
Well met. Perhaps you need new armor. A weapon? I have a large selection of both.
Okay. Yeah, we have this. It's weighing us down.
That's a fair deal.
You can have that too. We could use a few of these, actually. And this is good to see. Okay. Yeah, save those two.
Take care.
Let's go talk about this gang. Breaking the siege? No. The Siren's Deception. Okay, there's the person. We're on the brink of death. I wonder if they make comments about that.
Hello there. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water?
Not really. Sure, what's he done? Well, we're here. Might as well.
Believe me, he'll need all the help he can get to worm his way out of this one. To think he'd fall for the gang's scheme. Ugh, I could kill him. I'm sorry. I'm rambling, and you look confused. Let me explain.
Go on.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gauguin. He cared more about their charms than my own.
Okay, so what do you know of them? What should I be looking for?
When Gauguin was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us?
Yes, I'll help you.
Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can.
Okay.
I hope the reward will suit the risk. It's all I have.
Did I equip this? Okay. Upon further questioning, I've discovered that Melona's husband, Gauguin, was carrying a family heirloom when the all-female gang robbed him. She's desperate to get the ring back and is offering 100 gold. Not much, but it's okay. Let's find Gauguin. Okay, there's Gauguin's house. Let's go. He's probably
Greetings,
home,
Lord.
right?
Good afternoon.
Are you kidding me? Is he locked up in there? Okay.
Gorgo Groshura, soldier of fortune, which means more or less unemployed and thoroughly pauperized.
I don't know what pauperized means. He doesn't have anything to say about the game.
Leave me alone.
How about you?
Greetings to you.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Okay. Guess who I am? Cainlorn or Mainlorn?
I couldn't tell you. Are you Mainlorn?
Wrong. I'm the one in blue. Mainlorn is the one in brown.
Rumor?
I've never read any of Quillweave's writings. I've heard they're fairly good, though. You too.
Okay, it seems that Gorgon isn't around here.
How can... I'm Russ...
Do you know anything? No.
Farewell.
We have to find this man. We may also need to buy a really good spell to unlock doors. Now let's go to the docks. Perhaps we can find more information there.
Did you pick him up here?
Have pity, sir.
Man, our jumping is super good. We're not even at 100. We're not even pushing our limits.
I feel
What's
sorry
going
for
on with
Norbert
you?
Lels.
I'm Newheim, Anvil Harbor Master. I'm responsible for all harbor traffic, docks, duties, and fees in Anvil Harbor.
Awesome. You don't know anything either.
You too.
How about you?
They call me...
No, he doesn't know anything. Okay,
Be
it's either
seeing you.
Gauguin or nothing.
Greetings.
Hail.
Wait, hold on.
Well met.
Oh, no. Can I go through this back door? How am I supposed to get in there? I used all my lockpicks like a fool. I just spammed the lockpick button. What if I buy a spell? You know what? That may just work. If I get a hard lock spell, then no problem. Someone here has to summon,
Greetings
right?
and salutation. I'm Berylorn, Anvil's castle mage. Perhaps you've heard of my work on magical resistances.
Can tell you.
Good day.
You sell spells.
Mark Gullet, Mage's Guild Evoker. Advanced... May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Unfortunate. Dang it. This
You
is
too.
problematic for me.
A pleasure to...
He does not.
Goodbye.
How about you?
Hi there. I greet you. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all
Open
Tamriel.
easy lock? Yeah, these guys don't have what I'm
Be
after.
seeing you.
Goodbye.
Hi there.
Okay. How come Gogan is locked up in his crib? Why is he hiding away?
Afternoon.
That's not the best way to
Hello.
have this game going. Wait, what? It was unlocked!
What do you want?
Dude, what the heck? Why did that happen?
Talk to Malona. She runs the council. Judge, jury, and executioner.
You're not gonna tell me anything else? Is this normal?
Talk to her. She seems to have all the answers.
She home?
Anytime
That better
now.
stay unlocked, Gogan, or else I'm gonna be upset. Where'd you go? Right? I already talked to her. Now I'm thoroughly confused. Is this glitched? Is this normal?
Greetings.
She in the Count's arms? It would seem not. Dude, what the heck is this quest? This is the strangest quest. Should she go back home? There you are.
What can I help with?
Yeah, tell me more about the gang.
All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that.
Okay, I had to
The Flowing
exhaust the
do you want?
dialogue. My bad.
See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing, harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage.
You got it, dude. Alright, so the
I'm
floating
merely a man.
bowl.
How could I resist?
Let's go.
Afternoon.
Afternoon to you. This is it. The Flowing Bowl. Okay, so we have to wait for them
All
to
right,
get
then.
here?
I'm listening.
Oh, it's you!
You closed the gate. How did you do it? We can't thank you enough.
Dude, awesome. I'm glad you're here.
The arena's faked. You think those guys are getting killed? Really? It's just berry syrup and ham acting.
You know, I never thought about that. It must be true.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, dude. Alright, let's hang
You
out
look
here.
skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something.
I haven't seen you here before. Ah, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better.
You don't want to come over to
I'll
my
mark
house.
it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget.
Alright, awesome. What is this night of fun?
Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
Don't keep us waiting.
I
hate
see
to
you.
wait.
Hello.
What's new with you?
How
They
about
say
mixing
that
up
King
some
Helseth
potions?
has made an
You look
alliance
like
with
quite
Housestress.
the alchemist. Together they pick apart
From where
the
do you
carcass
hail?
of ruined Indra.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in
It
Kavach.
seems that these are turbulent
whole
times
Yeah,
in
it's
the
cool
land
to
of
watch the
Remember.
NPCs, but
Only a
my
few
goodness.
survive.
They are just non-stop
You're a
chatting.
fit one. Been running a lot.
That's right, I run too much. I never
You
fast
smell
travel,
of
my
death.
guy. I guess like real life fast travel would be the equivalent of like driving a car or flying a plane, taking a train. As for me, even in real life, I like to ride a bike or run or walk wherever I'm going. Alright, so we're gonna sleep until it's almost 11, and then we'll go link up at their crib for a night of fun. I hope that their opinion of fun is the same as mine. Okay, time to go. It's a beautiful night. This guy's out pretty late. Don't see him too often. His name is Timothy. We may need some healing potions for this situation, but I think we'll make it out okay. Can't I make aloe? Restore fatigue. Okay, good. Once this quest is done, it's time to begin the grind. We're gonna power level as fast as we can. And you know what? After this quest, if you don't want to watch me level, because I guarantee you that will be the remainder of this episode, you can probably go on to the next one if you like, or you can watch. Choice is yours. You're free to do what you will. And yeah, we're just going to be jumping and spell casting more often than not. And I want to try and get 100 athletics before I leave Anvil. I've arrived at Guidon. I'll need to wait until around 11 in the evening to go inside and find out what Faustina and Signy have in store for me. Do we have any poisons? Yeah, we have a few poisons here. Okay, so it's currently 10. Not a bad vantage point, I will say. They have a great place to live. Out in the middle of nowhere, however, and their farm isn't even producing anything, sadly. Okay, let's go inside.
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Signy will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table?
I'm afraid not.
What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else?
I'm here for Gogin's ring.
Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you?
A city guard?
I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Okay, let's kill her first.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I'm surrounded here. Nice, he dropped her.
This ends here.
Hold on. Is my Dremora Lord smacking me right now? Nice, good kill. No, not like this! Please! Nice, we wasted him. After entering the farmhouse, I encountered Faustina, who tried to entice me to remove my weapons and armor and clothing, and place them aside. Knowing this was a ruse, I refused. She yelled out, and the rest of the gang entered the room fully armed and ready for battle. I had no choice but to kill them.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away.
The gang. You knew about them? It turns out Gauguin was just a undercover cop? That is completely surprised to me. Is my reward still valid?
Gauguin and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later.
What about Faustina?
We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised.
Wow, that's a lot more. I was expecting 100.
Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place.
A basement key?
Got
Not
a lot
bad.
to do here. We can talk.
This is a really cool place. Let's take some of this stuff. Cheap wine, we're gonna need one of those.
Got a lot to do here. We can
And
talk later and then.
Perhaps a bit more, actually. I think 2 will do. How is our weight looking? Alright, we're all good. Let's snag all this and sell this. There's a few unique items in here, isn't there? Let's see what she's got. Burgundy, hourglass, ale. Oh, cool, a wine cabinet. No Cyrilli, 399, however. Here we go, this is it. So we're gonna save all of these unique shirts. That's unique. Everything here is pretty much unique, isn't it? Ashtia's necklace. That's unique too. This is a unique item. Snag that. We have a spell that can open this, don't we? No, that was a miss. Wow, that's really good. Ebony Emerald Ring? What the heck? I've never seen one of those in my life. I have to look at this. Where is it? Wait, hold on. Let's unequip this dagger. Wow, that's a really cool ring. I'm actually gonna save this. That thing is freaking awesome. Okay, let's re-equip the ebony dagger.
Sorry.
Mission
can't talk
accomplished.
right now.
We survived. And we didn't even need a healing potion. Okay, it's time to train. So, yeah, you can decide to stick around, or next episode I'll try to do a quest or two. But we want to get, our current goal is this. We want this maxed out, so it's only 2 levels away. And we're 1 level away on speed from that being maxed out. So the grind is just going to be 2 levels and a lot of spell casting. That's about it. So in actuality, it's not too different from some of the other episodes, but that's going to be our main focus. And then, yeah, I guess we're going to go east. We're going to go east and perhaps try to make a few more potions. resources and then go and try and get the air quest started. But first, I want to start the enchant stuff. I want to enchant a few things for like water walking and things of that nature. Perhaps go back to Skingrad too, see if they finally updated their magical spells that we can purchase. I don't know if they have or not. But yeah, let's go for a level. Okay. And also, I haven't really explored this west coast area yet. I mostly just explored the south and the east. So if I'm hunting for Nirnroot, I should probably look along this coast for a bit. I didn't even look in the Topol Bay below Leyawen, so there's probably a ton there. We can complete that quest. I think after you give him 100, he just gives you cash rewards for finding them, like 10 a pop, you get like 250. Pretty good deal. And also, I really want to maximize acrobatics at some point, too. Get that to 100. Who knows, maybe I can just do that this episode. Just sit here, get arthritis and carpal tunnel in my hand, and mash the keyboard over and over. Alright, and also, let's look at this. Okay. So 4 more levels of this. We did get a light armor level, which I did see, but we're still going to level this as normal. And once we get to Leyawen, I think we can talk to an acrobatics trainer too. The acrobatics trainer will completely make life better. I don't want to spend money to train acrobatics, because if this is all you need to do, then it's no problem to level it. But getting all of these trainer quests completed, they're going to be kind of new to me. Like, I've never done that one before. I've done this athletics one in the past, but that one's going to be fresh. Check out the XP, nearly there. Alright, 70. The Dremora Lord, too. Super good spell. It's completely made progressing through quest chains much better. Like, we really had to focus on whether or not we could actually go through a dungeon. But with this, now we can clear dungeons no problem. Sure, like sometimes we get smacked around, but otherwise, we're okay usually. The Oblivion thing was different though. Dremora and demons and all that, they're just kind of like the next level of enemy. Like monsters and wildlife and even bandits, they're not that terrible. But once you go to hell, then it's crazy. All the things they can do. Like, you have those summoners, the summoner spider ladies, they can just throw lightning spells out all the time. And they're pretty fast too. And then you have the clan fears. If you even hit them, they reflect damage back at you, so slowly but surely you kill yourself off of them. Okay. I think 2 more levels, right? So actually this grind isn't too terrible. Maybe I will find a way to edit the acrobatics training a bit faster. I was saying last episode, perhaps I edit it for like 4 times speed. I think I'll try that when I'm actually going to do that, because the vampire permanent skill boosts are super good, and I actually like playing as a vampire in this game. Like, sure, the daytime stuff is annoying, but if you always drink blood, then you should be all good. And also, the skill ups, right? If you don't partake in that, there's powers that come with it. So the powers are really strong. Like, you can strike fear into a ton of opponents around you, and you can also what is it? You can get resist weapon boons, so if people hit you, you take less damage. I just like being a vampire in this game, and I think it makes your character look cool. Like, I was trying to make an old guy character, and I feel like as you level up in this game, you get like those really like kind of unhopeful level up messages where it's like, oh, you're getting older and there's always a new challenger and you're just trying to stay at your peak as long as you can and stuff like that. But I feel like if you are a vampire, age is no longer important, you know? Like, you are beyond time. You can live forever. And if anything, you get stronger for being a vampire. You can do more than the average person because you're a vampire. So I think that's the right call for this playthrough. We're going to be a vampire for as long as we can. We're not going to be like the super 4th tier vampire. We're going to be the just 1 tier for most of the time. But if we did want to push it and try to be 4 tier, then I could try it for a couple episodes and see how it goes. I don't think it'd be that bad, honestly. If I have like enough potions and restore magic, I could probably survive. Okay, that was the level. Let's go cast some spells.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot.
Can I make this hop? I don't know how I did it last episode, but I just completely jumped straight up onto the porch and then entered. Okay, let's drink some potion. Also, we need to sell some stuff too, looking at it. Okay, where is Restore Magicka? There we go. But yeah, I'm glad I have my ebony dagger now, and maybe in the future, the guy, he'll finally provide a helmet and gloves for us at some point, one of these smiths. And then I'm going to make battle armor. So I'll have like travel stuff when we're just going in between like quest chains, like from objective to objective, or say we want to go trade or just go somewhere, then that's travel gear. But if we're like delving into dungeons or getting into crazy battles and having to survive a ton of stuff, then I'm going to have that separate battle gear with all of its really good enchants. Because we are going to be trying to 100% it. It's going to be a grind. But we're going to try and get as many Oblivion portals closed. I think like 60 or 64 has many that spawn in the game. And it's a stat. It's a miscellaneous stat in this game. So if you're trying to maximize all your stats and prove that you actually 100% of the game, then that's one of the things you have to do. You have to close a ton of Oblivion gates. And the thing is they're all random. So yeah, you may be able to close a few here and there, and they're like always there. But then there's the random spawns, and you have to guess where they are. You have to like actually go out of your way to find these ones. It's going to be tough. But with the travel gear, we should be able to maneuver over the landscape pretty easy. Also, let's do this real quick. Let's stash some of these unique clothings that we got. Like this, these, Heinrich's clothing, Pinaris. Okay, that should do. Do we get any weapons? We got Wit Splinter. Drain intelligence and damage magicka. Anything else here? Should I stash some of these bear pelts? This is a unique... Okay, I'm not going to stash the bear pelts here. I think I have already a storage at the Imperial City house. We need to sell a few things too. Okay, potioned it up. Where'd you go? There it is. Nope, accidentally double-clicked. My bad. Our HP is continuing to grow. I think we're about to get to level 21 or 2, so we should have like 400 HP by now, shouldn't we? Let's investigate this. How is our stuff? Okay, we're 4 levels so far. As I said before, once you hit level 70 on the casting spell stuff, the grind time goes up for sure. So we're gonna just keep on mashing C until we're there at level 100. So the Diablo 4 beta came out, and I started playing with some friends, and it is so much fun. And I know sometimes, like, it could be considered a time waster, but I love to play on hardcore, because if you do die, then it's like, it's a pain, but if you're playing with friends, and your friends die, it is so freaking funny, dude. It is hilarious to just have them, like, freaking be like, no, why all this time? And they're like freaking out. And so this is what happened to my friend. So him and I, we go and we're in this dungeon, right? And we're going throughout all the hallways, all these chambers, and killing all these groups of monsters in Diablo 4. And what happens is the key, we finally get it, and we go get this key, and we enter this boss room, and the boss is like crazy, dude. Like he can teleport around, he does like a crazy combination strike, and he can take out your health super fast. And the spawns, his minions, they come in a ton, so you have to like kill them. And my friend, I was like trying my best. I play a sorcerer, and so I love to do melee, so I'm like a melee sorcerer, if that makes sense. So like I do like a lightning whip in front of me, and I do like flame shields, and I do a lot of defensive stuff so I don't die. And my friend, he's a barbarian, so he's just naturally tanky, but he ended up getting killed, and I had to like survive on my own, and the boss was like at a quarter health when he died, and luckily I was able to keep on using my invincibility and kiting him around, and I started laughing with joy the moment he died. Like, I was laughing so much because I was convinced I was about to die. Like, I was at 10% when I finally wasted him. Dude, it was crazy. I was laughing so hard, I just couldn't believe it, because if that boss killed him and I, like, we would have had to start all over again. But we didn't make it too far. I think I was like level 10 or 11 when I had killed that thing, and he was level 12 perhaps. So we were just beginning, but yeah, it's super fun playing hardcore. And we play on the hardest difficulty that we have available to us right now, just because like the rewards are awesome if you do that. And yeah, Sorcerer is good, very good. The defensive abilities and Frost Novas that you can get, you can like... My point is, I try to CC enemies. I don't try to go for high DPS numbers. I just try to like control everything. So I like stun en masse tons of enemies, or I can freeze them, or I can stay invincible and stay in the fight for longer. It's just really good gameplay. I like it. Only problem is performance. I feel like it's not playing properly. Sometimes you get massive lag spikes. But my friend lives in the Philippines, and I live in the US, so maybe he had like a lot of ping, whatever it was, I don't know. Okay, let's investigate this. So we are nearly there. Let's not use our restore and just use a couple of these. But yeah, I'm hoping to play that some more tonight with them. It's super fun. It's a really great time. And another game that we had just started playing too was Valheim. And I like to roleplay in games when I'm with friends because I feel like it's just enjoyable, like it's kind of funny. And so I pretend to be like a slave peasant to them, and they're like, one of them's a king, and the other one's like, since it's a Viking game, I call him like the Sworn Shield, and he's like the higher up in society. Okay, let's look. So, yeah, let's wait 7 hours, I suppose. I can always hit cancel. But yeah, it's fun. I love playing like that. Okay, we got our level up. Speed, now maximized. The result of hard work and dedication always look like luck, but you know you've earned every ounce of your success. So this is like the repeated message. We have gone through all of the messages, so this is what we'll see from here on out. So I'm not even going to bother reading it anymore. But yeah, 100 speed. Really good. We're super fast. Let's investigate this. Yep, speed. And we're nearly at 400. Nearly. Okay, let's go get our speed stuff going. Actually, I didn't sleep long enough. Just a couple more hours, and then we can go pay her to train. We may actually have to brew some potions, too. So, that's a thing. We are really fast now. Really, really fast. And we only got one travel gear. So, eventually we'll be super de-duper fast.
Nord.
Hi there.
Unfortunately, I don't see her. Maybe she's at her house right now? It is, yeah, it's 5 p.m. She should be open to training. Okay, no lockpick. Oh, there you are.
What do you want?
Thank you, I'm so glad you came out.
Knowledge is power.
It is.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Let's get to training. Pay attention. There's much I can show you. Knowledge is the...
Okay, so I think we have 4 more skills for athletics. Yeah, we do. How do I want to do this? Do I want to level it to 99 and then just let it go with the XP up? Eventually it'll hit 100 at some point. Maybe I'll do that just to not have the red bar. Yeah, let's do it that way.
Take care.
You too. Now that our speed is 100, it doesn't really matter anymore. Right? So maybe we find a new thing to level. What should we level this time? Now that this is 100, this is 100. We could do agility. We could do strength. We just need one more level while we're here. Why don't we do agility? I think that's a good idea. Agility's super easy to level. We just sneak for a while. Let's think about this. If we go... not here. Let's go here. Okay, we already got 1 level. Wait, what was it? It was 13? Okay. So yeah, we just sneak in this corner. Since there's NPCs in the vicinity, as long as they don't see us, we'll get XP. And this Mage's Guild is really good to train in because there's a stairwell and it's got like a nook. So we can kind of hide if they do start seeing us in this corner, we just go up and then run into the door there. Three? Yep. We're super unsneaky, so it's better to have it level this way. Valheim is good. I like the combat. Alright, there's 4. I pretend to be a peasant more often than not, so what I do is I try to punch everything to death because I'm not, like, in society a warrior, so I don't actually use weapons at all. If I were to use one, I'd probably, like, go for a club or something at most, but I've, like, kind of, like, handicapped myself in a way. Okay, there's 5. Halfway there. And it's fun. I help gather resources. I do mining, I do wood chopping, and I bring it back to the king, and he's like the planner of society, so he decides how to build stuff. And as for my friend who is the Sworn Shield, he's like the adventurer of the group. So like he's trying to fill in the map and find all these specific places, and he's gonna be a ship sailor soon enough. And I just like to play my role as a gatherer. It's really fun. It's a good time. And the PvP, or not PvP, the PvE in that's a great time too. Alright, there's 7. Mainly because if you do the PvE combat, the bosses and all that, it's really fun, and the boons you get from actually activating the bosses' powers, pretty fun and crazy to get into some of these situations. Like, I was just trying to punch the first boss to death, and I was pretty decent at dodging. Okay, there's 8. Well, it should be 23 by the time it's done. Also, another thing, my friend, he's already got full leather armor, because I do all the gathering for him, so I go out of my way to make sure everyone's kitted out, and we can progress through the story. And he's like an archer. That's his thing. He likes to shoot bows and arrows. While my other friend's like melee fighter. But I've only died once so far. I got killed by a hag. She like puked on me and I died from her vomit. So it was a sad situation. Nearly there. There it goes. Okay, that's it. That's all we had to do. Let's go cast these spells again, and then we sleep. So yeah, I'm only going to train up to 99, and then I will get the final skill up by running. Since we're already halfway, right? Yeah, we're already halfway. We will get it sooner than later. Okay, we don't need to sleep. We just need to cast. So the vampire skills that are affected, I'm going to try to get 100 before I actually get vampirism. So just because I like high numbers. I mean, the ones that actually matter are acrobatics and athletics, but if I get all of them to 100, then I'll have really min-max character, and that's the goal here, to have like a perfect playthrough, 100%, a perfect character, nothing but awesomeness. No one can compete with our character. It's going to be a good thing to have going for us. And also, the hidden quest for the Doomstones, it's going to take a while, but you need fame, and you also need infamy. So we're probably going to complete a few quest chains to get a ton of those. And also, if you do the Oblivion gates, each time you close one, you get a free fame with it. So it's also good to do those, just for the fame. I think at some point, you get a disposition boost from fame, and then it gets capped out at 20. So at some point, I think maybe it's like every 3 you get 1 disposition. actually really like the hide pants. I was looking at these. They're all like stitched together, like different pieces of leather had to be snagged. Looks awesome. It's got like a Native American vibe to it, kinda. Buckskin pants and moccasins. And I think it suits our Viking style, having the pelts and stuff, because that is the name of our class that we created, after all. Okay, get some more magicka. Maybe we will brew a couple also. Let's get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alteration also very useful if you do protection spells and all that. I don't really dabble in that. Like if you want to go for a really overpowered, heavy armored knight, then I feel like that's a good spell. As you can tell, I usually just wear normal clothing. Even on hard mode, I just run around and whatever's super light so I can run fast. Because I feel like if you just step outside of the swing, then you're all good. Eventually though, like if you do 100 your heavy armor, then it's pretty much all good to wear, no problems. But I don't like it that way. I don't want to spend that much time getting smacked around. At some point we will. We will spend said time, but we're going to do it right. We're not going to fudge it up. Okay, let's check out how many skill gains we've gotten. Okay, only a few more. Having the perfect character, it'd be a tough call. I don't know if I know all of the hidden boosts in this game that we can take advantage of, but I will see if I can get all of them. Get as much extra on the numbers as humanly possible. And I don't like that the ghostly ectoplasm is still here in this house. Kind of a thing that should go away after a while. And is it just me, or did my shoes get duplicated? You see that? There's like now a couple of them there. I didn't do that, I swear. Okay, how's it looking? We got 2 more levels since last we checked. And we need to sell a few of these things. I guess if you don't believe in magic hard enough, then magic doesn't affect you. Of course, if you're getting a lightning bolt thrown at you, you're probably going to believe that shit in a heartbeat. Either step out of the way or disbelieve it harder. As for us with our Atronach, we're practically not believing halfway. If we get hit, then somehow we just brush it off, no problems. I really like this ebony ring. I hope I can find another one. I think I'd use it for something. I don't know. Maybe I'll use it for my travel, my water walking ring, just so I always keep it. Otherwise, I can't imagine what else I'd use it for. Maybe the travel gear, perhaps? Yeah, let's use it for the travel gear. Alright, finally. It's taking ages. Just to master a skill, you gotta grind it all day, all night. I did it! Finally! Alright, 10 p.m. Let's wait until... Okay, so there's 12. Let's wait till then. Then we get our final training sessions, and then eventually it will naturally level to 100, just so that red XP bar is gone. Alright, there's that, and there's that. The results of hard work? Yes. Yes, okay. Perfect. Let's look at this. Attribute willpower. There we go. Let's get 3 more purchases of that. Wait a second. It's not 4 yet. Sleep 1 more hour, my guy. And then we're gonna sell some stuff. We can go to the Mages Guild for that.
Head on.
She here? She chillin'?
Hello?
Excuse me.
Yes.
There you are.
What's going on with you?
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
So long.
Goodbye.
Alright.
What do you want?
Good. I didn't want to interrupt you, my master.
Knowledge is the key to success.
Okay, there's
Let's
one.
get to training.
I don't have enough money anymore? Is that the problem? Yes, it would seem that's the problem. So we just buy it
How'd
2
you
more
do?
times. Let's go to the Mages Guild. We can go make some
How goes
potion.
it?
Do these respawn? Would seem not. Snag all those.
Hi.
Hello. She was very happy to see us. Alright, there's nothing to snag too much of here. Is this a wine cabinet? Ah, dude, that would have been so good. If I go upstairs, I think there's a few extra things. Keep on picking up these plates by accident. Also, what's up with this? Tome of Unlife? Oh yeah, I forgot. I picked that up. That was from the basement.
Well met, guildmate.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in Kabach. The whole town destroyed. Only a few...
And
Okay, let's brew some stuff. Actually, let's
I'm felon.
sell some things
Have a look
first.
around. You won't find
awesome.
better prices in all
Do we have
Taria.
the... Yeah, we have the expert. Okay. Let's bump this up slightly. Okay, let's see what you have. You have apprentice level. We will buy your potion making stuff.
That's a good deal. A fine bargain for you. A... And
Try to remember to make some restore health.
You're a I would an ex I let and play
Okay, let's sell these extra things. Cheap wine. I think we just need 3. We should try
a
or
good
probably
price
do the
for a good customer.
the Namira sooner than
You
later.
got a great deal.
Cure poison, resist. Skooma will keep. This is good stuff here. Make sure not to sell the 399.
That's a fair.
And also this stuff. What do we have here? Flawless. Should we keep just the standard and then get rid of the flawed ones? I think that's a good idea.
A good price for a good customer. You've made
a wedding gift. I should keep that. Almost sold that. Okay, let's craft these.
Be seeing you.
Oh, that's my timer for this episode. But we're practically where we want to be, in all honesty. We got the levels, and we can train up our athletics to 99. And then after that, we'll just go and continue our adventure. Perhaps go south. I think that's the right call. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy getting agility. As for the leveling, I think getting more strength is a good idea. Okay, let's try to make some healing potions here. Okay, that's no good. Anything else restore health? That's good. Just to have a few extra. Get this made too. Maybe I'll keep this. For darker dungeons, keep 1 light potion on us. Just because it was a bit dark in the past. Restore HP. We'll make 1 from that. There's another thing I forgot too. Pinnerus's Minotaur Horn. I don't want to craft anything with that. I'm going to make sure to put this stuff away once I'm done. We'll keep that. Let's use this. Is this good for anything? Damage health, pretty good. This is damage health too. Sweet roll. Okay, perfect. That should be enough stuff to sell.
It's my pleasure. You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. That's a good...
$35 on these newer potions. Pretty good.
A fine transaction.
Eventually we'll get a ton more money. But for now, this is the most we can get. 17? There we go, 17 a pop.
You got... That's a fair deal. That seems a fair price.
Okay, good. That should be enough for a new level.
Good day.
We could go loot a bit more if we wanted to,
about the folks.
but I think it's okay.
None of them.
Let's go get that quick level. 2 more clicks.
Hello.
What? There's much I can show you. Good that you want to get...
Okay, are we on 99? Okay, I'm gonna drop a quick save right here.
I'm rusty.
I just want to
You've
see what
got
happens.
a lot to learn.
Okay, that's what happens. We do hit the master level. So we're gonna run this one and get the max level through actually time. It's halfway there. It may take an hour or two, but we got time. Okay, so I'm gonna call it an episode here. The grind was worth. We got 2 levels, and we finally hit 400 on maximum HP. And yeah, level 23. Soon enough, we will go to begin the actual main story. Once we get that going, then we should begin to get super strong. As the Oblivion crisis takes hold on the land, and we delve into even more of these gates, and with our awesome speed, we should be able to just run through it. Not even like take time to stop and think. Just go, go, go until we reach the sigil stone. And then yeah, it'll be a better option that way. So yeah, I think that is what we should do next episode. We should go and not worry about levels too much. Just try to get some enchanted gear. And maybe if we're lucky, eventually we will get the ebony missing armor that we need, like the helmet and the gauntlets, and then we can have a complete set. Because I think that would suit our character the best. Because then you can still see his face, like this is exposed, and then it's like a helmet visor, so like he has like his eyeballs looking through too. And then, yeah, it would be really useful to have pimped out gear and to have our character looking fresh to death. Alright, so yeah, hope you have a good day, and peace to you.